Hello and welcome to Mathematical Literacy. I am Brainstorm Betty, and in this video we will discuss sharing an amount in a given ratio. When you are sharing an amount in a given ratio, there is a set portion that each person should get. You can do this following these 3 simple steps that is my own wording, so it's not completely mathematical, but it works. So the first step that you need to do is you need to find the sum of the ratio units. That means that you're going to add them all together. The second thing you are going to do is you're going to divide the amount by the sum. So the sum is what we got from adding all of it together, and this division sum will give you the quotient. Step 3 is to multiply the quotient by each unit in the ratio. Now this might sound very difficult or daunting as is, but in practice it is very simple. 2 things that you need to take care of doing is you need to keep your answers in the ratio and in the same order. The second thing is that you do not simplify. As you can see, I have used that all caps, and if you are taking notes, I want you to do this in color or even just to highlight it. It is extremely important that you do not simplify. So let's put this into practice. 2 friends won 425 Rand after buying a raffle ticket for 5 Rand. Bob gave 2 Rand and Jack gave 3 Rand. Share their winnings according to this ratio. The first thing that we need to do is we need to determine a ratio. So we have got Bob and Jack. So our ratio will be in the format of Bob and then Jack. Bob gave 2 Rand. Jack gave 3 Rand. We already have the total there for step 1, but we will do it for the sake of practice. So step 1, and this is it with color pencil or color pen or your normal pencil, because this is not actually part of your sum, and if you renumber your questions it will be wrong. This is just to show yourself what you're doing. So we take the 2 parts of the ratio, we add them together to get our sum, which is 5. This 5 we will now use in our second step. Step 2. Step 2 is to take the amount and divide that by the sum. So the amount given is 425 Rand. We divide that by 5 and we get that each portion or each unit is worth 85 Rand. Now Bob gets 2 portions and Jack gets 3 portions for a total of 5 portions. So step 3, we take the 2 units that Bob gets, we multiply that by the quotient, and we take the 3 units that Jack gets and we multiply that by the value of the quotient. So 2 times 85, 170, and 3 times 85, 255. A quick way to check if you've done this correctly, if you add these up together, they should give you this original value. Therefore, Bob will get 170 Rand and Jack will get 255 Rand. And that is your final answer. Question number 2. Share 272 in the ratio 3:5:8. So now it's not money, but it is still a value that we need to share. So the ratio is already given, the amount's given. Let's go. Step 1. 3 plus 5 plus 8 equals to 16. So there are in total 16 portions in this calculation. Step 2. We take the amount given, 272, and we divide that by our sum, 16, and we get our quotient, which is 17. So each portion, of which there are 16 portions, is worth 17. Step 3. We take each portion and we multiply that by the quotient. So we have 3 times 17 is 2. 5 times 17 is 2. 8 times 17. 3 times 17 gives us 51. 5 times 17, 85. And 8 times 17, 136. We do not simplify. We do not need to say anything further because this is just a very simple sum given. You do not need to therefore and give a sentence because there was no scenario given. Question 3. Roger, David, and Otis bought a bag of sweets to share. Roger contributed 6 rand, David contributed 7 rand, and Otis contributed 5 rand. Question A. Write their contributions as a ratio. So we can say Roger to David to Otis. And then we add in the values. So Roger contributed 6 rand, David contributed 7 rand, and Otis contributed 5 rand. However, we cannot work with these units in rand values. We need to just give number values. So because this is all the same unit, rands, we don't need to convert anything. We will simply have 6 to 7 to 5. Question B. There are 414 sweets in the bag. Calculate how many sweets according to the ratio of their contributions each one should get. So, step 1. We add them all together. 6 plus 7 plus 5 equals 18. Step 2. We take the amount given, 414, and we divide that by the sum of 18, and we get the quotient of 23. So each portion is worth 23 sweets, and there's a total of 18 portions. Step 3. We have the 6 times 23 to the 7 times 23 to the 5 times 23. So we have 138 to 161 to 115. So therefore, Roger should get 138 sweets. David should get 161 sweets. And Otis should get 115 sweets. If we add 138, 161, and 115 all together, that will take us back to the total of 414 sweets, and each person will get the amount of sweets that they contributed for. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.